wonderful and blessed day today. God is still on his throne. He is still a waymaker and a miracle worker. Now, I'm not going to stay on too long, but I must share the word that the Lord has sent to me today. Now, how this started today, of course, I did my regular reading through the Bible and what so have you. But he had me look at the date, which is December 20th of 2020, which, if you break that down, is 2222. Now, I'm not into numerology, I'm not into angel numbers, but I am into prophetic and biblical numbers, which he led me to Isaiah 22:22, which I will place on his shoulders the keys to the house of David. When he opens doors, no one will be able to close them. Where he closes, no one will be able to shut them. Now, that is a powerful word in itself. But of course, I'm like, what does that mean? What is the house of David? So he led me back into 2 Samuel chapter 7, where basically, long story short, David was talking about how he wanted to build a temple and stuff for God to keep the Ark of the Covenant, and so everybody come and worship him and all that. And God basically told him, no, you're not going to be the one to build it. It's still going to be in your lineage. It's still going to be, called the house of David. But he's had Solomon build it for him. So I'm thinking, okay, that's good. So I'm like, the house of David, all right, well, the covenant is the Ark of the Covenant. So what's in the Ark of the Covenant? I'm glad you asked. So obviously, the Ark of the Covenant, going back to Exodus chapter, after Moses delivered the Israelites from Egypt. So basically, the Ark of the Covenant contains, of course, we know the Ten Commandments, which is one of them. And then we see in Hebrews 9:4, where it goes into more details, also includes a golden urn holding manna, as well as Aaron's staff that basically budded into like almond seeds or almonds or what so have you. And also, it includes, now hear this, it also includes the feast that, the Israelites and us should be celebrating, as well as his covenant he made towards his people. Now, that's also in Genesis. Oh, excuse me, I'm lying. That is also in Exodus 34:27. That includes the pledges, all the feasts that we should be celebrating and everything. Sorry if you hear the knock in the background. That's my son being a boy. So going back even more and everything, because I'm just nosy. I want to know everything. What are you saying to me? What is the Ark of the Covenant? What is the covenant that you make? Once again, I'm glad you asked. Going back to Genesis 17:2. And I will make my covenant between me and thee, and you will multiply exceedingly. So basically, if you read the chapter, that's basically when God appeared upon Abraham and gave him the promises, like, okay, because you follow me, because you went into the wilderness and you did this and did that, not only will you have, your one child with Sarah, but you will be a father of many nations. He said that you will be blessed exceedingly abundant beyond for which you can hope for, imagine, which is Ephesians 3. Now, going back to all of this, I know I'm kind of going fast, but when you have a young 4-year-old running around and you just don't know what they're doing, it's just like, Anywho's, anywho's, what God really wants you to know is to get intentional. Now is the time. Now is the time to come upon these blessings. Now is the time to really go shift your mind into what, and think about what you truly, 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 truly want out of life, because it's here now. He gave us this time to sit back and go A, B, C, D. This is what I want, because I'm sure many of us is not living the life that we had originally thought that we would be living. Actually, most of us probably living beneath that. Now is the time to shift with the system, to shift with God, to pray and ask him, and to bring into your God grid your destiny and everything. Now is the time, my friends. I assure you it's the time. Only thing you have to do really is seek God. Seek God. Let go of fear and live in faith. Live in faith. The just shall live by faith, by faith, by faith, by faith. Read Hebrews 11. If you don't do anything else, read Hebrews 11 and ask God to give you the revelation. If you hear nothing else I say, Read Hebrews 11. All right, my fams, I gotta go feed this boy. But I hope you guys can continue having a marvelous and blessed day. Peace.